Our pre-law academy introduces students to critical thinking, public speaking, debate, civic engagement, and an understanding of justice and leadership, skills that benefit them in any career path.
In the law program, the students have the opportunity to learn about law, specifically different landmark cases, how to run an actual court. We work on prosecution, defense, we have a jury, a judge, and they actually go through the steps of presenting evidence for a case and questioning witnesses and cross-examining and then doing things like that.
These programs also help students see themselves as future professionals. For many young people, especially those who may not have lawyers or legal professionals in their immediate circles, early exposure builds confidence, awareness, and access. It makes careers in law, public service, and advocacy feel achievable.
Before I came to Nims, I really didn't get into law. But after I joined the law program, it really opened up a new experience for me, and I started learning more into law and getting into law.
I also wasn't necessarily interested in law before I joined the law program, but when I did, I noticed how many families have not gotten closure from their loved one's death, how many cases have gone cold, and I realized that I wanted to be the person that changes all of that.
We have mock trials, we have debates. It helps them with public speaking so that they are confident when they speak in front of their peers, and just opening doors for them to do things that you may not see at different schools. This year we did a case with our SRO, which is our deputy who is on campus, and they're always excited to do a case, no matter if it's a student case or a case that we come up with information we've learned from our world every day. And this year the case was intense to them. We had the prosecution, the defense, and just the way they argued their side and wanted to argue, no, he was wrong, no, he was right. And it carried over into lunch, and they came back and was like, no, Miss Vicky, this happened, and I don't know why he thinks this. And so it was just the moment where I was like, yes, y'all are actually thinking and working together to prove each side.
The moment it all clicked for me was whenever you went to Florida Supreme Court. Just entering there, it was a large building. It showed me how big, how the opportunity that the law program is. My father was in and out of the system a lot. So because he was in and out of the system, I would sit outside and I would think, how can I help him throughout this situation? And that's where my spark really started with law. For me, the law program shows me that it's not just one type of law you can do. You can work with federal law, you can work with corporate law, you can work with doctoring law. It's different types of laws you can work with and different types of places throughout law you can work with. It shows you that it's just so many opportunities, not just being a lawyer or just, being the specific person in law. It shows you that it's a wide variety of things you can do.
After joining Offering Nims and the law program, I really started to think about my future more, and going to visit FAMU also showed a pathway to a better future.
When students visit college campuses and they meet students and they interact with professors, higher education stops being an idea and it becomes a reachable place. They see classrooms, they see libraries, they see student life. They learn steps going from middle school to high school to college, law school, then legal careers. They understand that becoming a lawyer isn't magic. It is a series of achievable milestones.
From the perspective of Florida A&M University, this is the ideal example of what a regional partnership looks like. It's not just a program, it's a pipeline. Ultimately, we want to create a pipeline for students to, of course, start on the middle school level and, of course, advance to a university or college and ultimately attend a law school, preferably the College of Law at Florida A&M University. The importance of college readiness, or if not college readiness, a trade that you may like. But in this case, we are encouraging students to pursue, of course, the field of law as exemplified with the Law Academy.